Okay, before we get into anything, I need to give you some context on why I'm actually making this video and why this matters. Because for the first few years of my career, I used to work at JP Morgan, and I actually got to see how institutional trading works up close. And the biggest thing I took away from that is the gap between Wall Street and regular people comes down to just three things. First, it's the data. So imagine like a poker game, and you're sitting at a table with your two cards trying to figure out what to do. But the person across from you can see every card on the table and every card in your hand. You'd probably never sit down at that table, right? And that's the stock market. That's what you're playing against every single day. Wall Street knows when a billionaire places a massive bet on a stock. They know when a senator buys shares right before a major announcement. They see where the money is moving before you even hear about it on the news. And by the time you do hear about it, they've already made their money. So you're stuck trading against people who have the information you don't have any access to. And unfortunately, that's the game. That's the kind of access that used to cost hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. But now I'll show you how to access that kind of information with a single click of a few buttons. Second is execution. Say you spot the perfect trade, but you're at lunch, or you hesitate for like 10 minutes and the window closes. Wall Street doesn't deal with that. They have systems watching the market and placing trades around the clock automatically. And luckily, Claude can do that too, which brings us to number 3, which is intelligence. Having the data and the speed really means nothing if you don't have a plan. The big guys have teams reading all that information and making calculated decisions. And to do all of that, you'd need to buy expensive tools. And if you couldn't afford the tools, you were locked out. But with Claude and these new skills, that barrier is gone.